Hey everyone, this is a room tour for the Harmony of the Seas virtual balcony interior cabin. We are on deck 9, room 404, and this is the entry to your room. You have a keyless entry, so you can use your wow bands to open your room. So this is what the room looks like once you enter it. Really good size room for 2 people, I would say. We've been staying at this room for about 5 nights now, and I find this room to be very comfortable. So let's begin and see what all we have in this room. So the first thing we have here is our entry door. So right behind your entry door you have a card that you can use to either notify your stateroom attendant to either clean up your room or just do not disturb. If you don't want to be disturbed or don't want your room to be cleaned or towels changed or anything, then you have a keyhole here so you can see if someone knocks on your door. And right behind the door you have a instruction to your assembly station. So on your CPAS card that you also have to use to turn on the lights and switches and everything in your room. So here on your key card you have your muster station. So for us it's A1, which was the gym. So you use that to see where your assembly station is. Let's move on further down into the room. So the bed is a really nice sized bed. It's like a king bed, and I think it's totally comfortable for 2 people. I've slept in this bed for 5 nights now, and I can tell you this is such a comfortable bed. Really nice and soft. The pillows are great, so I've had no problem sleeping in. And also the fact that we were out and about the entire day, we were busy, so the moment I laid my head on the pillow I was out. All right, so let's look at what is on this side of the room. So we used to have the phone, which is now down there on this table right here, but we've used it for waters and remotes and stuff. And on each side you have a night lamp, really nice and bright. If you want to work on something or just stay up reading or anything, you can use that light without disturbing the person sleeping in your room. Right next to the bed is one of the sides of the closet. It's really nice. So one side of the closet has sections and also your safe, and the other side I'll show you in a bit. It only has like hanging space in it, so you can choose and decide what side you want to put your clothes in. You also have a couple of drawers underneath, and you have some storage under the nightstand as well, like the lower part of the nightstand as well. So really good space for 2 people in this room. You also have your temperature control, which is amazing. So individually you can control the temperature however you want. You have one thing to hang anything that you want in the room, but this whole room is like magnetic, so you can get magnetic hooks and hang whatever you want in the room. So since we're standing here, this is a full-size mirror you have. So right before you're heading out of the door, you can check yourself in the mirror and see everything looks fine, and then head out the door. Okay, let's move on. So we have a big size TV here as well. So you get channels like the news and mostly cruise ship channels. So before the sun goes down, I want to show you the virtual balcony here. So this, believe it or not, is not a real balcony. This is an 80-inch LED screen, and it live telecasts whatever is going on outside. So I believe the camera is outside somewhere in the front of the ship. So yeah, that's what we see here. It's really great when you're in port or just approaching a port. You can see things that are outside. I think this is one benefit to having just an interior cabin. A virtual cabin does give you this TV, and it's just a few dollars more, so why not get this experience? All right, so yeah, you might be wondering about these decorations in our room. So it was my husband's birthday just before our cruise, so I decided to surprise him by having our room decorated with these wall hangings, and basically I purchased a birthday decoration stateroom package. So yeah, that's what we got. All right, moving on to the other side of the bed. Again, similar to the right side of the bed. On the left side you have a nightstand as well. You have a night lamp here. And one thing that we found a little inconvenient was that you have a switch or a plug only on one side of the bed. So yeah, you'll have to fight over who gets to sleep on what side of the bed, because only this side actually has plugs where you can charge your devices and things like that in the night. Okay, so this is my side of the closet. So like I said, you have a lot of like hanging space in here. That's it. And I'm mostly like a person who likes to section off my clothes, so that is why I'm using this puppy as my storage in the room. So you have like 5 drawers in here. You have your mini fridge in here. You can either ask your stateroom attendant to stock it up, or you can stock it or leave it empty, or you know, whatever you want. So this dresser I found is really great, really nice sized. I can section off my clothes by day or however you like to section it off. We're using the top as, you know, like a drink station, a hat station, sunscreen, sunglasses, things like that, you know, just to stay organized during our 7-night trip. We have our water bottles, which we purchased on the cruise ship because we heard that cruise ship water contains chlorine. So we just bought a 12-pack of Evian water bottles, and that's turning out to be great, along with all the water and drinks that we're having on the cruise ship. All right, so moving on to this end, we have a desk here. So I have like organized all my makeup and creams and stuff here. I found this really convenient to just sit and do my makeup. You have a nice sized mirror here which lights up, right? It looks great. You also have like a ledge here, so anything you want to keep above and in front of you. We usually have our cruise compass here on the table whenever our stateroom attendant leaves it every day for the next day. You also have a few plugs here. So you have 2 USB, 2 US, 1 European plug, and I believe this is American as well. So yeah, that's good. We have all our charging devices here. You also have a nice chair. I won't say this is the most comfortable thing in the world, but hey, really nice. Okay, I only sit there for maybe half an hour while doing my makeup, so that served its purpose well. And then you have a trash can on the side. Okay, so now on this side of the room you have a sofa cum bed. So if you have more than 2 people staying in your stateroom with you, you can ask your stateroom attendant to extend this and make it into your bed. But we have our little tall animal here, a small elephant, and we're using this basically as just a place to throw our extra stuff like carry-on bags and stuff like that, because we don't really use this space, so just our bags are sitting here. Next, let's move on to the most important thing in the room, at least for me, which is the bathroom. So bathroom is really well organized and well thought of about everything. So as you enter into the bathroom, this is what it looks like. We have our stuff organized here. So first of all, you have this really nice organizer shelf thing on the side. Works absolutely amazingly well for us. We have everything like segregated into sections, like whatever we're using the least is on the top, you know how the drill goes. And because this is an interior room and we want to keep a control on the smells in this room, we have an air freshener here. We have our hand towels, some face wash and creams like that. You also get some soaps courtesy of the cruise ship, but we aren't using that. Next, you have a small but really functional wash basin. So yeah, small, but you know, works well. We also have our hand wash and our shower room speaker. And below the wash basin, you have extra storage. You have like a trash can there for things other than toilet paper to throw in. And you have some storage in here if you wanted to store anything. Yeah, and next, here's the shower. Really nice glass door. You have everything in here. So like I said, we bought our own toiletries. So we have our shampoo in there. You also get some hair and body wash courtesy of the ship. It's really great. If you don't want to use your own, I would really recommend using their hair and body wash combo. It's really good. We have used that. Then you have some hooks to hang your loofahs like we have done. Then you have your controls for the shower, and this is a handheld as well as something that you can just, you know, place it on the top and use as a head shower, if that's what it's called. So yeah, if you want to take it off and use it like a hand shower, you can do that as well. And you also have a small ledge here, or a bar here, if you want to shave your legs. So yeah, all in all, a really nicely well-sized bathroom. And it closes shut whenever someone's taking a bath, so the water doesn't fall out and make a mess in here. And yeah, this is the toilet, and let me back out, and this is what our bathroom looks like. So you also get a hair dryer in the room, and some people say that they're not as powerful as the ones that you might have at home, but let me tell you, I have used the hair dryer provided by the stateroom and it works really well, really powerful. I've been able to dry my hair in like 5 minutes. So if you still want to get your own hair dryer, sure, why not? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this stateroom tour and it was helpful to you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in our next one. Bye.